steering bad. Struggling, but we're through. Okay. Yeah, just go and get the bigger trailer. I might even take this trailer down to the store, get it reconfigured slightly higher with a lid on top, because that's something that we put on the new one. I think it saves getting crop damaged when it's raining. Not that that's a thing in the game, but why not? It also allows me to park up overnight. If we're doing this and it started raining, I would be able to just cover up the trailer and leave it on the field. And I have a feeling that the harvester turned its engine off while we weren't here. Indeed it did. Okay, so we'll get that tipped. But with 32,000 litres, that's what, 4 tanks from the harvester. So we can stay out for longer. Admittedly, capacitor of harvester means that once we start travelling, there's no way to there's no way we can get somewhere and back before it's full again. That's really the thing. When you're sort of carting for a harvester, you're kind of controlled by the harvester capacity as to how far you can go before you need to unload and get back. You can have as big a cart as you want, but once the harvester is emptied for the last time, you've got to make it all the way there and all the way back before it fills up again. Bigger carts just mean it takes you less, you can make fewer trips. And I mean, the other option is you get an auger wagon and you unload into that, and that stays next to the field, and your carting just goes forever. You go off and cart, and you've got at least a little bit of capacity on the field to unload the harvester and do it all again. Anyway, this is definitely very good yield here. Field to the immediate right of us, south, technically south, is the grass field, the grass pasture that's connected to the cow shed. I guess I could jump to here. And you look at yield, this field was very mediocre. This field is quite significantly more. We got 125s, 120s, just about. Probably down at 105, no, hundreds? Yeah, we got some hundreds. But this field's the best on here. 110, 115, but a lot of it is 100. So, actually that, oh yeah, because we added that later. So we're definitely getting best yield on this field, which to be expected. We did do all the things necessary to maximize field output or yield. And yeah, I kind of figured the Land Rover was a little bit too close to that bit, but that's fine. I'll lift that up. Oh, and the Land Rover's in the way again. And I left the Land Rover's engine on, why not? Do not drive in the crop. Okay, put the Land Rover back where we had it. And this time, I'm going to go around the other way so the pipe's on the outside. Did I put the Massey Ferguson and the baler away? That was short-sighted of me. Should have thought ahead for that, because obviously the absolute next thing we were planning to do was straw. Now this could be the last straw we do this year. There may be some late wheat and barley contracts, but I think 24 bales of straw plus I think we've got about 5 just sitting in storage, and whatever we pick up from this field, that's definitely going to be good enough to harvest time next year, I think. The worst comes to the worst, we could buy some more from the store. I'd like to avoid that where possible, just make sure that we are producing what we need rather than buying in what we need. I mean, there's argument to be had for just silaging all of our grass and buying hay from the store, but I think for our purposes the better way is to, don't hit the tractor, probably contract hay and just bring all of the hay bales back with us. We're definitely keeping up with our needs on the hay front. Also, the you can get hay at all times of year except winter. Okay, fill that in and go. So that trailer is almost full, and there is a good chance that the harvester will be almost full when we complete this headland. So yeah, way more barley in 2 headlands on this field than that trailer can cope with. I think we'll take. I don't know. No, I think we're good. I think my plan now is we'll tip the barley in the local silo. I'll then empty the harvester completely. We'll pick up the bale, or we'll make the bales, and then I'll hitch. I'm going to have to put the Deutz on the mower, because we have to mow this field on with narrow tyres so we don't destroy the crop. So we'll mow with the Deutz, and then I'll jump in the John Deere and take it down to the store, pick up the big trailer, and we can give that a first run with the barley down to the grain mill. That should be a good thing. So yeah, my new year was sleep. Really the big lack of sleep I've had in the last week, for reasons mentioned yesterday. and also the loss of weight. I'm pretty much exhausted by 8-9 o'clock in the evening, so that's kind of the time I go to bed. I had a good night's sleep on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, the night of New Year's Eve into the morning of New Year's Day. I had a good night's sleep then. And I had pretty good night's sleep last night as well. So hopefully I'll be recovering from lack of sleep over the next couple of days. Just finish off the spur in front of the field entrance. And that should be good. Lift that up. Guess I'll back up to there. Yeah, that's 82% already. I'm guessing this actually came with the little pipe extension on the grain door. So I don't think I added anything to this particular option. We do have the ladder on the front because why not? Ladders are cool. And we'll go tip this down here, grab the rest of the barley, tip that in here as well. It's kind of handy, I don't have to reverse at it or go around the side. Kind of funny, the two trailers the same manufacturer were on sale. I mean, eventually I did want a 30,000 litre trailer anyway, but I'm not particularly married to this particular manufacturer. But hey, never mind. Okay, we will squeeze through there. I think I will drive the harvester down to the farm, see if we can actually make it out of this field and determine if this field is something we can comfortably work just using the path without having to bring the header here. Okay, that's done, and we can fold it up. So the worries are getting through here. It's more than enough room. Okay. And not clipping the hedge or the crop as we transit down here. Again, I think that's fine. So we should be able to do the canola. Though the hedge entrance down there looks a little bit narrower. And of course the other question is can I fit into the yard with this? And the answer there would be a resounding yes. Okay, good. We have a shed there, so I think I will park up the harvester just about here. I should consider putting some diesel in that tank there, just so that we've got something available on this yard as well as the others. Okay, we'll back that up a little bit, and that yellow flickering on the header is a little bit annoying. Look at that. Drive, turn the engine off. I mean, we've still got about probably more than a third of a tank there, so I'm not too concerned about running out of diesel this year. Okay, back this off. We'll grab the header trailer. Oops. Bring the 8R off the field, and that will clear the field off. That's good. Where shall I put this? I think I will put it over here. That's nicely out of the way. Okay, Barley, how am I going to get you out of here? Let's do this way. Oh, actually, all things considered, I can set a worker off on the mower, and we could distribute the straw bales under shelter in our main yard while we're doing that. That's kind of a plan. Because I want to pass as much of the work as I can today, and the quicker I can get it done, the quicker we can be doing other things. Okay, you need to empty. I need to press the right button, which is probably that one. Ooh, and it's planting season for canola. So our two ready fields, I could now load up the seeder and go do canola planting. Because as I've said, I like to get things planted as soon in the season as possible. I don't have to do it on day one, because the growth period isn't until day one of the following month. But if I get it out of the way, then that's more time I have to do other things the rest of the month. So, oh look, weeds. Weeds and no weeds. And I keep saying I could think about doing some bees somewhere. Okay, we're going to have to move things here. You're full of diesel, so you're fine. Let's do the unload there. And while it's doing its thing, I want to get this trailer into the shed. And the John Deere out of the way. Disconnect. Hello, disconnect. Grief. There we go. Disconnected. And then I can pull that out of the way. And I think we can walk for now. So options on this are customize. You can put a low top on it with a cover, and that is absolutely fine for us. It's 2,500. We'll order the parts and we'll do that later. Didn't need to do that button. Oh, and then we can press 9 there. Dump the straw. And as I said, I'll get the skid steer that we have on the farm to relocate those over under the shed where the stripper thing is. Come on. Oh. Need to get the straw completely off of the trailer in order to fold it back up again, but that's good. Should I leave it here or go around? I think we will turn it around. And yeah, I'm going to drive over the grass. But that's okay. It's still growing, so not a big deal. Again, not sure how many bales we're going to get off this field. We did get a lot of barley, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be rolling in bales. Rolling in hay, rolling in straw, whatever we're doing. Who's that? Oh, I can't read that. My eyeballs are very tired. Aye Sniper 1400 aye, and welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. And excuse me while I attach that up. We are going to run over to the field and get the bales. Squeak. Pick the fibre. And now I have a lot of demand. This is where I could do with 4 or 5 tractors. I really would like to be planting the field to our right now, and I don't have a spare tractor to do that. And then we've got the other field, 50, 51, also needs to be planted. So it would be nice to have another tractor available to do that task, but I don't have one. The barley fields needs preparation. We can do that any time before the end of the month. The barley field, actually no, I said I was going to put soybeans in that barley field, so I'm not really in a big rush to prep the barley field. We will, but it doesn't absolutely have to be done immediately. It's one of those, if you've got a few moments on a given day, it's something I can work on. Alrighty, you stop there. Other way. And then let's see where we go after that. Oh, it's a lot of straw that didn't happen because we didn't have the straw chopper disabled. Anyway. And we'll try and pay attention so that we don't have to drop bales in the wrong place. There is the lease feature. I do have lease to buy as well, so I can lease a piece of equipment, and then as the price comes down I can purchase it. The problem is that 95% of the time I don't actually need 3 tractors. I've got 3 tractors because they have vastly different horsepowers and are set up for different tasks, so I don't have to keep putting them into the workshop to change the wheels they have on them, or add a piece of equipment, or take a piece of equipment off. They're tailored for what I need with a small farm. I have 3 of them. This is technically my front loader tractor. It doesn't have a power out on the front, PTO 3-point on the front. It just has a straight weight, and really I don't need the weight on the front either. It came, oh shoot, and that's what I meant about paying attention where the bales were dropping. I picked it up in the store sales with the front loader, with the wheel weights, and with the panoramic roof. And it's sort of, I will eventually need a front loader tractor, so this one is good. Also, it's a small tractor, so I can use it to park stuff in some of the tighter sheds in the yard. The Deutz was our first one, so it's loaded. It's got GPS, it's got front loader arms, it's got crop sensors, it's just got everything you need distributed over your tractor fleet on one tractor. The John Deere is future expansion. Again, it was a used tractor, but it's just shy of 400 horsepower and is going to be very adequate for big seeders, big haulage, big ploughing, all of the big stuff. Eventually I'm going to want at least probably one more big tractor, one more mid-sized tractor, but it's arguing the expense of the farm. We're slowly expanding the farm, but we're not making big money. So we're not expanding very quickly, and obviously the best way to expand the farm is to have more fields, not more tractors. And as I said, I can prepare this field anytime within the next 3 days. Actually, I'm planning on soybeans, so anytime before spring. So I don't have to rush it. Same with planting the canola. I don't have to get everything done today. We're playing 3-day season. So if I get everything done today, and I actually noticed it this time, then I've got nothing to do in day 2 or 3. I'm limiting myself to the contract-wise. I can do any number of contracts in a single game day, but I'm not allowed to do contracts outside of 1 day per month, because otherwise, again, the money would be easy, and I'm not looking for an easy game. But I am doing contracts because I don't want the game to get boring, because it's just taking us so long to expand. How are we doing? 5,000. But yeah, we are actually leasing